Hi and welcome to Karmaspiritus. My name is T. I'm a psychic, medium, healer and tarot reader. I don't read tarot in the traditional way. I read the energies that come up once the cards have been turned. So you won't necessarily see me describe exactly what's on the cards, but guarantee the energies that will be here will be supporting you. This is a reading for July, but I find that my readings are everlasting. There may be a message for you for July, or indeed a life message, something that supports you during your life's journey. Please accept these readings with love and light. Please reverse the roles if you feel that's necessary. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or indeed if you have stumbled on this reading for today, this is for you. Now let's get on with this reading. This reading is for Scorpio for July, and a couple of cards have shot out. But I'm going to put them back in and go again. 5 of Wands reversed is the first card. Peace, I'm hearing. Queen of Cups reversed. They're flying out today, which is good. A couple more cards for Scorpio for July and onwards. I'm also going to be using these stones as well, that have been imparting wonderful knowledge during these readings. They are just something that I found on the beach, and they hold so much knowledge and information, so they'll be helping me with my readings. Scorpio, reading for July and onwards, we have the Knight of Pentacles. See that there? One more card. One more card for Scorpio. One more card for Scorpio for July and onwards. Something that's going to support them in their life's journey. Please give them the outcome. That is the High Priestess upright. Okay. Let me just get into this reading. Just allow me to absorb some of the information. Scorpio, I feel a heat. But maybe this heat, maybe there's been some heat pulled away from you. Some unwanted attention. This has left you very, very emotional, unbalanced in some ways. Although your exterior looks very calm, very together, this has shaken you. Whatever this is. And I feel it could be in any area of your life. Be careful, I'm hearing. Be careful. It's not over yet. Something has had you tied up, tied your emotions, mentally, physically. This has been hard work, really taxing on your energy. This has pulled all the resources you have, whether that be money, your time, and your feelings have been turned absolutely upside down. But I'm hearing, but wait, wait, wait. Not yet. Don't blow it. Don't allow them to get to you. You've been peaceful. You haven't argued. You've spoken your mind. But you've tried to resolve this amicably. So just stay calm. But you're not good at this, are you, Scorpio? You're not good at staying calm and not reacting to people that are hurting you, to situations that are out of your control. An organisation that's got you by the short and curlies. This is what's driving you absolutely crazy. But you need to be slow and steady, meticulous, methodical at this time. And I feel this is teaching you a lesson, Scorpio. This is a lifelong lesson for you, because you've had to exercise some parts of you that you've never had to exercise before. And it's really, really difficult. This is one of the most challenging times you've been through. But think about it. I almost feel that you challenge yourself. And this is the problem. I know, Scorpio, you feel deep. Really, really deep. Silent rivers run deep, this is what they say. Your emotions are endless. And because of this, people will get you. This is what I'm hearing. They will push your buttons and you will go. Be wise. Think about why it is they feel they can do this to you in particular. Let's have a look. I can see a child just running all over the place, not quite, they don't know where they're going, what queue they're going in, what line they should be in, what class they're in, what group, what colour, what team. They're just all over the place. They want to be served first, and because they want to be served first, they're going in everybody's bloody line, queue. And as soon as the other one moves, then they jump into that one. As soon as that one moves, and you're telling people to hurry up. Hurry up! Hurry up because of what? You want to be first. Is that why? You've got a green armband on. One of your colours. You've gone in the red queue, you've gone in the blue queue, you've gone in the yellow queue. And everybody is telling you, you're not in my team. You haven't got the right armband on. You've got the wrong colour. This is not your queue. This is not your group. And you're like, I don't care. No, I just need to get to the front because I've been waiting for a long time. And look. And it's because you're so impatient. And the thing is, you don't even know what is at the beginning of this queue. Why? Because you haven't even found out. You don't care. You've just seen a group of children. They're all from your school. They're all in queues, lying there. Lining up. Queuing nicely, neatly, patiently. And you're disrupting the whole shebang. Because of that now, everything else is chaotic. Everyone's looking around and wondering if they're in the right queue. They're looking at their bands. They're looking at their friends. They remember they've been put in this team, but you've now caused an element of confusion. You're making people feel unsure of themselves. Everybody's attacking you now. They're pushing you out of the queue. They're pushing you out of their line. You're standing in front of me. I was before you. Don't push in. Go to the back. Where's your teacher? And you're making every excuse underneath the sun not to stand in the right queue because you want to be first. You don't stand behind anybody because you're special. There's this big, tall boy. He's been watching you all this time, causing mayhem, watching you smirk as people don't realise themselves, are unsure. You're causing all this confusion. You know what you want. You know what queue you're supposed to be in. Excuse the noise. You're more than aware. You're not stupid. And he knows you're not stupid. And he's watching you. He's waiting for you to come over to where he is. Because your armband's green and he's red. He's not just got a red armband on. He's now freaking mad. And he's waiting for you to try it with him. And Scorpio being Scorpio is not watching. Is not observing his own behaviour. realizing that he's causing chaos, but doesn't really care as long as he's at the front. So you go over to the red team, and you, rather than going to the back of the queue that's moving, you've decided you want to push in somewhere in the front. Well, you've pushed in right near the wrong boy. So you've gone 2 people in front of him. He's come out of the line and he's standing there right beside you, causing all the chaos. I was here first. Where have you come from? You were at the back. I saw you in that other team. What are you doing here? You've got a green armband on. All this chaos you're causing. And he stood up with his arms folded right behind you. In all these frantic moves you're making, and all this chaos that you've decided you're going to create, you've pushed into him. And you realise that whatever it is hasn't moved. So you turn around. He's staring at you. You start to explain that you thought you were in this queue. You see how big he is. So you've decided you're going to explain to him. This is the only time you've given an explanation. Now, everybody's looking at you. Explaining to this big guy that, you know, you thought you were here. The teacher told you to come up to the front. These people, you're sure, were behind you. You know, you were given a red armband before, but now you've got a green one, and that's probably why you were confused. And you're asking him to understand. He's not having a bar of it. He's been watching you all that time. Piss everyone off. He's taken one hand and pushed you aside. Right back into your queue. Everybody's laughing. Who isn't laughing are saying, serve you right. You thought you could toss everybody around, piss them all off, go in front of them, do whatever you like, boss them around, argue, be wrong, be strong, as long as you get what you want. And funny enough, that incident humiliated you. Why? Because number one, you didn't get your own way. You're used to that. Number two, no one would accept your bullshit. Number three, there was someone bigger, taller, stronger than you that you decided now you can't beat this one, but you're going to get them on side, even though you're wrong. Come on, Scorpio, really? In the grand scheme of life, even then, you knew it wasn't going to work, but you tried it, didn't you? You tried it, and if you get away with it, fine. You don't care who you hurt, you don't care, it doesn't bother you. As long as you get what you need and you require for yourself, you don't care. You'll push people aside, You'll boss them around, you'll toss them with your tail, and if they get in front of you, and if you can sting them, you will. Toss that one on to the next. Even as a child, this is what you did. This is what you do, isn't it? And between 7 and 9 times out of 10, this worked for you all your childhood. And then you can be as sweet as pie, loyal, loving, mummy's boy, daddy's girl, the sweetest one out of all the siblings, the loyalist friend, partner, lover, team member. When you wanted your bottle of milk first, you sat up straight. You had the biggest smile and the deepest, most emotional eyes, looking up at the teacher innocently. And more often than not, you got your bottle of milk first. And that pleased you for the rest of the day. Everybody was your friend, no matter what you did to them the day before, because you're such a good student, good classmate. And you can be that person. You can be the best person ever. You are determined. And when you want to support, you will. When you want to guide, you do that. And you're good. You're sharp. You get stuff done. So that boy you never ever messed with, never, all through school, because you knew he had a lasting impression of you that wasn't favourable. So now, in the present day, Scorpio, there's a problem. Houston, we have a problem. You've continued being passive aggressive, sometimes just outright aggressive. Sometimes a really, really good person, but if someone crosses you in any shape or form, they've had it. Right now, the way you've made people feel in the past, the things that you've done to get your own way, those lives of people that you made promises to, all those people that are still waiting for you to carry out your words. That contract, it's not fulfilled, is it? And it's all come down on you. It's all here right now, and you are so upside down is the word. You're not used to this level of control from others. You're not used to someone having you by the short and curlies and you not being able to move. And those few times you have been, you've been able to reason your way out of it. Scorpio has a sweet tongue. As well as a venomous one. They're able to have whatever approach they need at whatever time. They're good speakers. They're lawyers. They're magistrates. They're union reps. They support others in their journey. Whoever they want to support. But when they need something, my God, do they go out and get it. So you tried, Scorpio. You tried to get this. You tried to keep it together. You tried to stay in this relationship. You tried to meet the deadline of this contract. You tried to stay unified with your family. You're trying. And in fact, you have been very trying. So there's an imbalance now in your life that you're struggling with. You want everything done now. You want it at a fast pace. You're good. You're quick. But now you have to wait. Wait for that money. Wait for that contract to end. Fulfill what you said you would do. Keep your promises. And you don't want to. This is not your style, is it, Scorpio? You're loyal, loving, caring to who you want to be. Not who you need to be, but this time you have to. You have to stay quiet. And it's burning you up. It's making you feel menopausal or menopausal. It's driving you absolutely crazy. So you are bubbling up inside. Underneath all that, you are absolutely going apeshit. Those deep waters are bubbling like a volcano. You are just fit to burst and ready to erupt, but you can't. Be wise, Scorpio. Don't let these people beat you. You've come so far. Don't break the contract. Fulfill your words, what you said you would do, your deeds. Fulfill them. Take your time. Ride through this. Don't push people around Don't try and bully people into your way of thinking. You have to be amicable. Be calm. Be understanding. Thoughtful. You can't just sting people with your tail because it suits you right now, because there will be repercussions. Relax. I've just heard got it in for you. They've got it in for you. If you push now, you're finished. One word out of turn, it's over. Chill, Scorpio. They've got you by the short and curlies. You've been waiting so long for this, and Scorpio doesn't wait. So all these factors, it is just, I can feel my whole body is shaking. I've got chills from head to toe. And on a day-to-day, this is how it is for you. You physically just can't cope with this whole suppression of your feelings. And that relationship, you can't cope with how things are. You want it to be on when you're on, off when you're off. When you don't fancy it, you prefer for it just not to be there. That person just to chill out and go and do something else. Because you fancy yourself. And you're off to the next person. Because you can. Scorpios love sex. They love that turn on. Whether it's mental or physically emotional. When they want it, and it's now. And it's good. And it's whoever they want at that particular time. They're not fussed. I'm not saying that you're loose. I'm saying you'll just go for wherever the passion is. And I'm not judging you. That's fine. But remember, you made a commitment. Did you forget? That loyalty you want from your other team members is what you need to give. But when it suits you, you're just out for yourself. Team Scorpio. It's not working for you though, is it? Right now, there needs to be a change of heart. A change in how you do things. Your approach to life, to this organisation, to this team, to these people, this group, your lover, your wife, your husband, your children. A whole new approach. You can't fight their battles for them. This is what I'm seeing. I know you love them, but you can't fight their battles. You are not them. You can support them. You can assist them. But you can't morph into them. Impart wisdom. Scorpio, you're quite intuitive. Use your intuition at this time to support you or that family member or whatever it is, the situation and circumstances you are in now. Use your intuition. You were born a leader. There's great things for you. You've had great things in your life too. But at the moment, you can't just bulldoze over everybody and everything. You've got to remain calm. Don't be over emotional. Don't react to everything that happens. You're gonna have to conform a bit right now. Be clever. If you want to morph into them. Morph into how they're feeling. Use those spiritual aspects of you that taps into people's psyche and knows how they tick. Know what pushes their buttons. You're good at this. Be tactical in your approach to this. But don't let them see. Don't show your hand. Don't let them see you're angry. Don't let them see that you're hurt. Remember, you've done stuff too. You've caused chaos. You've upset the apple cart. You've promised people things. Remember, you were supposed to be in the green team. And you went all over the place. You did all kinds of stuff. You affected so many people. And this is your personality. Growing up, this is what you did. This is what you've done. This is what you do. Scorpio, the future is yours. That's what I'm hearing. You can be successful. You can win over this lover. You can keep your family in order. The disharmony that you've caused in the past can be rectified. But it takes time, courage. I know it's not easy. I know you've probably made mistakes. We all do. But when we hurt people, we say we're sorry if we mean it. If we're not, then we just leave it. Some want to make peace. And I feel that's in this situation. This is what you've tried to do, make peace. But when it comes to it, you haven't got a lid on your emotions. You spat out. You can't do that, Scorpio. Get a handle on this. Check in to yourself. This is what I call, when I have my clients, I ask them to check in. How I'm feeling right now. Am I okay? The way that person is responding to me when I speak. Was that a level that they'll appreciate? Did I sting them with my tongue? Do I need to go and say sorry? Do I need to think and be calm before I respond, react to this situation? Let me just be quiet. Scorpio just needs to shut up sometimes. Seriously, just be quiet. Sometimes you can be very quiet. As I said, your emotions run very deep. But you get carried away. Absolutely carried away. Not thinking about the consequences. Causing problems with anybody and anything if they get in your way. Stop now. This is what's led you to this whole situation, this whole time in your life. You don't want to conform. That's fine. I'm all out for people being unique and being themselves. As long as it's not hurting others in the process. As long as you're not breaking those contracts. As long as you are agreeing to disagree and letting sleeping dogs lie. But you can't just do what you want, inflict pain, run away with this one now because this is what's floating your boat for the time, and then come back to the other one when you can't be bothered. Hold that family together. The best way you know how. Because I tell you what, if you mess this up, Scorpio, you yourself will not love the consequences, the outcome, what it looks like. Because you do care. But keep a lid on your emotions, how this is affecting you. I know it's hard. Breathe it out. Walk it out. Go and take a drive. Get to the gym. Buy yourself a bike. Expel the energy in some other way because you will burst. You will cause stress on yourself that you have never experienced in your entire life. You think this is bad? How you're feeling right now is bad? If you burst those banks, it's finished. Take it slow. Find the right approach to these issues, to these problems, this circumstance, this situation. Think wisely. Now is not the time. And I know, I can feel you are absolutely fit to burst and you can't do this. It's not going to benefit you. Not right now. Put pen to paper. What does it look like? Who's out there to support you in this time of need? I know you need that money. And it will come to you. But you have to follow some steps first. Exercise patience. Keep calm. Don't react to people. Don't seek vengeance. Just chill. I know you have a spiritual aspect within you. You're quite psychic. Use these tools, these gifts that you've been given, that you know you have. You know that person knows something is wrong, don't you? You know that group is no longer fooled by you because there's one person within this group that will mess you up, and you know it. At least one. You cannot afford to put a foot wrong right now. They're just waiting for you. They will have you in a heartbeat, in a millisecond. Don't give them the opportunity to do this to you. You're too good for that. You've waited too long. It won't be much longer now. But you've got to do the right thing to get to the end goal. To keep the harmony. To stay in this family. Or if you don't stay in it, harmonize it. Make sure these people are okay before you leave. This is what I'm hearing. Before you go. This will break their heart. But it's breaking your heart staying in it. But make them good first. Don't try and get away with not being there. Not doing the right thing. Not being that person that you have been to them all this time. Don't disappoint them, Scorpio. I'm not telling you to stay. And I feel like you want to leave. But make good. Bless them. Like you have been all this time. Continue that blessing. Tell them you love them with all your heart, but you can't stay because it's breaking yours. You love someone else. You think you're harmonizing your family unit right now? You're not. They feel it too. There's disharmony in the camp anyway. So, my heart saddens. But I'm hearing whatever's to be will be. Que sera, sera. Scorpio. This is a right old time for you, isn't it? I'm still feeling the chills. You're just holding on tight. You're trying. But try harder. Have a different approach this time. You've got too much to lose. That's what I'm hearing. And everything to gain. Take it easy. They are waiting for you to burst. They know you. They can see your character. They know what you're like. They're waiting for you to put a foot wrong. They're sitting there and they're saying, try it. Go on. Try it. You'll see what happens. Be very, very careful, Scorpio. Be very careful. I'm hearing you've put your heart and soul into this. You've been waiting for this for a long time. There's a little boy who's central in your life. Hold on to his love, his spirit lives within you. Hold on to that spirit. If there's a physical little boy in your life, turn all your passion, compassion, your love into him. And you'll get a handle on your emotions. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know if this makes any sense to you out there. Maybe it's just for a few people, but that little boy is going to stabilize your whole being. That young man. I'm feeling such a chill now. Maybe it's a male in spirit. Feel his courage. Feel the love and support he has for you. I feel a male figure. Hold on to that. The good things, the good times. The fire in him. The things that make you smile about him and you used to shake your head. Or you still shake your head. Put all your energy into those feelings. If you can't control them, if you can't get to the gym, if you can't run or get yourself a bike or chill out in any way, turn your love, your energy, your emotions that you haven't got a lid on and express your love through this person, this little boy. Maybe this little boy is you. Maybe you need to love yourself. Maybe you need to have a bit of compassion for your circumstance and what you're going through. I'm feeling this as well. Maybe you just need to love you. Forget about the others. You need to have some compassion for yourself. Love this little boy, this child inside. Self-love. You'll feel calmer, you'll feel better, you'll feel composed. Remember how great you are, Scorpio. Remember the fire inside you that keeps you going and keeps others going. The support that you've given them. The love that you've shown them, the loyalty. Remember these things about you. It's not all bad. That little boy that just wanted to be first. That little girl that just wanted to be at the front of the queue, noticed. Probably didn't mean any harm. Maybe she felt like she didn't belong in any team. That green band meant nothing. You just need that love. You just need to be first. Important. You don't even know what's at the end of the line, but you know that you need love through this all. Be kind to yourself, Scorpio. If you feel no one else can love you, or you're not lovable at the moment, and you're going through stuff and maybe it hasn't been great, and maybe you haven't been too nice to others, you know what? Forgive yourself. Forgive them too. Show love, show compassion, show understanding, show support. You're loyal. Exercise the good things within. You have lots of wisdom. You know these things. Take it easy. Just use your intuition right now. And just be the best person you can be in this given situation. And things will lighten up. Things will happen. You'll get what you want. But you have to put the work in. Work into yourself. Work into the situation. That family needs your love still. You can't just detach yourself. You've always given them love. You can do that from afar. You don't have to disconnect. You can be part of every single team, the yellow, the blue, the red, and the green. You can maintain that contract. It's only a little while longer. Fulfill what you said you would do. Come on, Scorpio, you can do it. I know you can. Please like, share, subscribe. There's messages here for sun, moon, rising, but there also may be messages for others, people close to you, people that need guidance and support and just need some knowledge and wisdom and know what to do in their given circumstance. This message is definitely for you, Scorpio, and I want you to go back and listen to it over and over again. Reflect on this. Get the best things out of this given situation. Okay? And remember, be true. To thyself, be true. Take care.